Hello guys, today in this video I am going to start the third part of our gameplay ability system series. So in this one I am going to make you understand about the gameplay effects, and if you haven't watched my previous videos about the gameplay ability system and its initial setup, please go and watch those videos. I will give that link in the description and in the corner I button somewhere here. Okay, so let's get started with our video. I'm going to open my this gameplay effect which I created in the previous video, and in this one we will go step by step. In this one like there are three type of duration policies we have. First is instant, infinite and hash duration. Instant gameplay effects are those which are applied to us instantly, and after that there is infinite which is applied to us like infinite. There is no duration. It have been applied for us to us like until forever, until we don't disable that gameplay effect. And hash duration, in this we can specify a specific kind of duration. For example, if I type 3 here, like for the 3 seconds this effect will be applied to us, and after that it will be removed. So I will give you the example for all these things. So for the instant effect I have showed you the example in the previous video, but I will show it again. Okay, so we have a test actor with us, like with this BP test actor. In this one I am just applying that gameplay effect on my ability system. Okay, so I will just add this here, this gameplay effect, and if I play it, and I will add the execute a console command, and the name of the console command is show debug space ability system. It is for debugging our ability system. So if I enter, you can see like my health and mana are like 0, and if I enter in this collision, it will give me 20 and 20 mana and 10 health. If I go again, it's increasing, same thing, it's happening again and again. It's an instant effect. Instantly when I am entering this collision box, and it is giving me the gameplay effect, and it's increasing my values, health and mana values. Because in this gameplay effect I have added this, I'm adding that value on that specific attribute set. Like in this health, in the health I am, every time when I am colliding with that collision, when this gameplay effect is applying on me, I am adding this 10 health, and for mana I am adding this 20 health. Okay, so this is our instant gameplay effect. The next duration policy, we will go to the hash duration first, then we will go to infinite. In this hash duration we can specify like how much time, for how much time this gameplay effect should be applied to us. So I will just make it like 3 seconds here and compile and save it. And there are some drawback for this. I will show you those things. For example, I will execute my console command, and when I go inside this, it have increased my health. But after 3 seconds, when it this gameplay effect is getting removed, it is removing that all those effects also. For example, previously I had 0 health, and after applying this gameplay effect I got this 10 health, and when this gameplay effect is removed after 3 seconds, it is setting my health back to 0. And these things are good for applying some kind of gameplay tag for that specific duration. So in that specific duration you can do some kind of specific thing. But for our use case, we want to increase our health and mana. For example, we want to increase our health and mana every second. Like every second that gameplay effect is applied to us, we will add like 10 and 20 mana and health. So for doing that, there is this period thing. Inside this period, like we will specify like this gameplay effect is for 3 seconds, and in every 3 seconds, when 1 second is passing, like for this period I have set it to 1 second. Like for the duration of this 3 seconds, every 1 second a instant gameplay effect will be applied to us. For example, like for the 3 second, it will apply this gameplay effect 3 times to us. Like it is just applying this instant gameplay effect to us 3 times. Okay, so if I play this now, for example, like I will play this, and you will see I went in this. So you can see it's increasing my health 3 times. If I go inside this again, you can see it will increase my health 3 times. So for testing it, like for example, let's set this period to like 0.5. So every 0.5 second it will apply that gameplay effect to me. Okay, so if I do that again, if I went inside this, you can see every 0.5 second it is applying to me. and you can see my health is like 60 and mana is 120 because it is applying that gameplay effect to me every 0.5 second. I think you understood this thing. And same thing is with the infinite gameplay duration policy also. For example, if I go to this infinite duration policy, and in this gameplay effect will never be removed until we specify it. So it will never be removed. Like every 0.5 second, it is going to apply that gameplay effect until infinite. Okay, so let's see this one also. For example, I went inside this gameplay effect, inside this collision, and it applied that thing to me. And now it will continuously apply that thing for forever. And for doing that, for testing purpose, let's remove this infinite gameplay effect. And for that, what I am going to do, I will just add another event for my collision box. Like when I am ending that overlap, I will do the same thing here. And on place of this applying the gameplay effect, I will remove that gameplay effect. And for removing this gameplay effect, I need a handle, and this handle is here, so I will just promote it to a variable, and I will just pass this variable here. I will compile it and save. It will apply that gameplay effect to us for every 0.5 second until we get out of this collision box. So I will just enter this thing, and you can see it's increasing my health, and when I get out of it, it will stop. Why it's not stopping? I think I made a mistake, and I will go here. Oh, I forgot to connect this thing because currently it is trying to get the ability system of this blueprint actor only, and this blueprint actor doesn't have any ability system, so it's not doing anything. So I will just connect it to other actor. Now I will compile and save. Now I will test it again. Hopefully it works. Now if I go inside this collision box, it's increasing my health, and if I get out of it, it should stop. You can see it's stopping. If I enter it again, you can see it's increasing my health. If I get out of it, it's stopping. So this is our infinite gameplay effect. I hope you guys understood this thing. So if we go next, we can see in our period there is one checkbox about this execute periodic effect on application, and this will only apply this gameplay effect one more time. For example, currently we are applying this gameplay effect 2 times in 4 seconds. It will just apply one more time. If you just check this, it will first apply this gameplay effect, then it will start this period. So simply it will just apply this gameplay effect to us for 3 times. Okay, so let's test it. So you can see our health is 0 and it should go 40 only. But as we have checked this thing, it will go to 30. You can see 10, 20 and 30. You have seen. So if you just check this, it will just change, apply one more gameplay effect. Like it will be on the first, like whenever you are overlapping it, it will first apply this gameplay effect instantly, and after that it will wait for 2 seconds, then it will apply with this gameplay effect again, and after that it will wait for 2 seconds again, and it will apply this gameplay effect. Then it will reach our duration and it will just expire. Okay, I hope you got this thing. And in our next thing, you can see our periodic inhabitation policy. We have 3 options. The first one is never reset, second one is reset, and third one is execute and reset period. So in never reset, whenever it is applying that gameplay effect, those gameplay effect will be run like independently. There is no other thing like causing any conflict with each other. In the second one, in reset period, the another gameplay effect when it will only be applied when that first period is over. So first gameplay effect is removed, instance of that gameplay effect removed, then it will apply that second one and third one similarly. And in the third one, execute and reset period, it will just do the same thing which we have done here. For example, we have checked this tick here. So if we have checked this, it is applying that gameplay effect one more time. So if we choose this execute and reset period, and then it will apply one more time. For example, so in the starting it will apply this gameplay effect 2 times because we have checked here also, and here also we have chosen this execute. So first of all it will execute 2 times, then it will start our period. So So like this, it should apply that gameplay effect 4 times. So let's test it. I will play it. And in this one, you can see if I overlap this thing, you can see instantly it gave me 20 health, and slowly after that it ran for 2 seconds and it gave me 40 health. So I hope you understood it. So if you want to, if we test it again, like if I have just unchecked this one, so it will just give us the 30 health because we are using this execute here. So when I just overlap it, instantly it will give me 10 health, and after that it will give me 20, then 30 in the span of 4 seconds. So this was our period thing. And after this we have our components in this one, and this one is like a little bit like advanced, and we are going to use this thing in our like next part of this series in which we are going to use this. So in the previous video I have given you the use case of this one, so I will just give you make you go through it again. And in the for example, in this, like whenever you adding any kind of modifiers, I will just delete it and add it again for you. In this one, whenever you are adding any modifier, here you can choose like we created these 2 modifiers in our attribute set. For example, I will just choose this health, and in the health I will just choose add. So every single time when this gameplay effect is applied, it will add this whatever amount I had here. For example, I added like 5 here. It will apply that 5 health, add this 5 health in our health attribute. And if I want to change more attributes, I will just click on this plus again, and here I will just choose this mana, and I will add this thing. I will drop down, choose it from drop down, and I will add like 7 mana in this thing. So every single time when this thing is applied to us, it will just give us 5 health and 7 mana. For if you want to just test it, like I will just play it again quickly. So you can see if I go through it, like it's adding 5, 10, 14 in these mana things. Okay, I think you understood. This one was a like simple one. In the next one, in the executions, you can use a calculation class. In this one, like we can create a custom calculation class which will calculate like for example, if you want to apply the damage, and while applying the damage to your AI actor or any other in multiplayer, you want to calculate like how much armor that guy have, what is the level of that guy, and accordingly you want to take all those attributes in the consideration before applying the damage, because those attributes can change the value of damage you want to apply. For example, if it have like 100% armor, like you will not apply the damage at all. Like if it have 50% armor, you will apply like 50% or 60% of the damage only. So those kind of things you can do in the custom calculation class, and for we are going to create that custom class also in the upcoming videos. And the next one is gameplay cues. This is mainly for applying any kind of visual effects, like for example, when you are applying a specific gameplay effect, or you want to show some kind of visual, like for example a Niagara effect or some sounds or something, you can do these from this gameplay cues. But we are not going to use this one. We will be creating our own functionality in the gameplay abilities or something. We are going to use gameplay cues, but not applying those gameplay cues from this thing. And the last thing in our gameplay effect is stacking, and this is a kind of important thing in gameplay effect. So let's go through this also. In this one, like we have 2 options: aggregate by source or aggregate by target. And make you understand this through a diagram. So for example, this is our source, and this is our target, and this is a gameplay effect, and this is our player or something, you can just think. Okay, so if a source is applying this gameplay effect to us, for example our stack limit count, there is I will just show you here. Inside this one, for example, I have chose the stack limit count of 2. So only 2 instances of this gameplay effect will be applied on me, on the target. And if a source is applying that source, you can suppose this is a AI character which is applying this gameplay effect on us. So this is our player, and if a source is applying this effect, you can just suppose this is a damage gameplay effect it applied this gameplay effect to us one for the first time. Now it increased the stack limit count by 1. So it is checking if it's less than 2. Yeah, if it is less than 2, so it can go, yeah, it can apply one more gameplay effect also here. So in then for the next time it applied one more gameplay effect to us, and it got applied. So now there are 2 gameplay effects on us now. So if the AI tries to attack us again, so for example, it is applying this gameplay effect to us again for the third time, and it will not be applied this time because we already have these 2 gameplay effects on this stack. Okay, I think you got this one for the source. And now I will show the target one. This target you can suppose this is our player only. This is our player only in this thing. So in this one here we are checking like each source can apply like 2 gameplay effect to us. For example, we have another source. For example, you can think this is another villain or villain character or something. It is also apply. So here if we have set this to aggregated by source, if we have set this to aggregate by source, every single source, for example, every single AI character or any other villain character can apply that gameplay effect to us like for 2 times. So this guy applied this gameplay effect to us 2 times. This guy can also apply this gameplay effect to us for 2 times, and it will be continuously going. And then now these 2 guys cannot apply any more gameplay effect on us. And if we choose aggregate by target in our stacking, in this one, what will happen? And this is our target, and it have a stack limit count of 2, and this guy is applying a gameplay effect. I will just first erase all these things. Now this guy is applying a gameplay effect to us. This guy applied a gameplay effect to us. It got successful because our stack limit count is 2. It applied it again, and it got successful again. Now it's reached our limit. If it tries to apply it again, it cannot apply. But here is the catch. In the previous one, if we are choosing aggregate by source, like now this another source can also apply the gameplay effect to us. But when we are choosing aggregate by target, now if this guy tries to implement that gameplay effect on us, it cannot apply because our stack limit count have reached the 2. Because here we are using aggregate by target. Our target already have this gameplay 2 of this gameplay effect already on us. So none of the other characters can apply this gameplay effect to us again and again. So only we have the limit of 2 for, and I will just erase it once again. So for example, now in this guy, if this apply the gameplay effect, it got successful. Now it applies the gameplay effect this way, it will also get successful. Now if this guy try to apply that, it will not get successful, and this guy also cannot apply. I think this is making kind of sense, and like if you have any doubts, please feel free to drop those in the comment section also. So I will just go in here. So here you can choose, here you can see like here I will just choose the target because currently we don't have any AI character or anything. We are just applying the gameplay effect to ourselves directly through this actor, and this guy doesn't have any ability system component, this blueprint actor, so there is no source. So for now I will just choose this aggregate by target. Okay, and this one I will just remove this thing, and whenever we apply this gameplay effect, it will destroy this thing. It is going to destroy this. I will remove this code. I will compile it and save, and here I will choose this yes hash duration only, and 2 times it's correct. I will set it to never reset, so it will not add any initial gameplay effect to us. I will compile it and save, and I will create some of the instances of this actor. For making the calculation like little bit easier for us, I will just make it like 2-second gameplay effect, and it will apply this gameplay effect like in every 1 second. And here I will just choose 10, and for this one also I will choose 10. So it is going to apply it like 20 of these mana and health like when this gameplay effect is applied. Okay, so I think you got it. Now we will just play it. So I have picked all up. Now you can see we only reached 40, but actually we have applied this gameplay. It should be applied 4 times, but as you can see we are using this stack count. Here this stack count is 2, so this gameplay effect can be applied only 2 times, no matter how many of these things you are having. I think you understood it. And one more thing, like when this gameplay effect is expired, it is removed from this stack count also. So in the next one, stack duration refresh policy. In this one, what will happen if you choose like refresh on successful application? Whenever a gameplay effect have been successfully applied and removed, it will just reset the duration of other stacks. For example, like we have 3 gameplay effects in our stack, and whenever the first gameplay effect expires, it will reset the duration of the other 2 gameplay effects. For example, like it's 2, and those other 2 gameplay effects went to like duration of one, or complete the duration to 1 second or something. Whenever that gameplay effect is removed, it will reset the duration to this 2 value again. So let's see that in the example. For I have changed this stack limit count to the value of 3. So now we can pick up 3 stacks at the same time, 3 gameplay effects. So if I just play it, I will execute my console command, and in this you can see I first picked this one, and after a delay of 1 second I will pick this one, and after a delay of 1 second I will pick this one. Now you can see I got the health of 90 second and mana of 90 second, and if you see this here, I should only have been gotten like 60 of that health, because every gameplay effect is giving me like 20 health like in 2 seconds, because it being applying like 2 times from this period. So how did I got extra 30 health? Because like every single time when I am picking a gameplay effect, there was a duration of 1 second, and whenever a gameplay effect, for example, I went to this gameplay effect, I picked this one. After picking this one, I went to this one, and after that I went to this one. Till that time, one of that gameplay effect have been reset, and when that gameplay effect is reset, it is the first gameplay effect have been completed. It have been removed from our stack. It will reset the duration, whatever the duration of these guys are. It will reset the duration to the initial value, and those guys will have like little bit more duration, and that's how we are getting that more mana and health. I hope you understood it. If you are like not able to understand any of these things, you can drop a comment, or like in the upcoming videos also, like when we are going to the practical situation, like creating all those potion and any other kind of gameplay effects or gameplay abilities, you will be able to understand these much more practically. And after this there is stack period reset policy. It will do the same thing, but it will do the same thing to the periods. Like it will reset the period whenever a gameplay effect is applied successfully. And after that, the last one is stack expiration policy. Whenever this stack is applied, whenever this stack is like expired, like these gameplay effects have been applied, like it will just clear the entire stack here after that. And if you are not using this remove single stack and refresh duration, whenever these gameplay effects have been completed, it will remove 1 single stack. Like out of this, it will remove 1 single stack, and there will be 2 gameplay effects. It will continuously be applying those 2 gameplay effects, and it will refresh the duration. It's the important thing here, refresh duration. It will refresh its duration, like it will do the same thing, like whatever the value of that our duration magnitude, like if it have passed like 1 second or 2 seconds, it will just reset it to the initial value, and those gameplay effects will start applying on our target and from that starting value. So that's how that will give us more damage, or whatever the more mana or health, those things only. And the last one is refresh duration. Whenever a gameplay effect is like successfully applied and removed, then it will refresh the duration again. So if you choose this refresh duration, it is kind of making it like infinite gameplay effect. So we can just test it also. If I just play it, you can see, if I just pick up this one gameplay effect, you can see I am continuously getting, like it is refreshing the duration again and again and again and again. Like now we made a infinite gameplay effect here. there we will be using all of these things for like different kind of gameplay effects or different abilities. So we will just check this one also. If we pick this, if we use this one, we will compile and save and play it. Now you can see we will get like much more mana and health, because every single time when a gameplay effect is applied successfully, it will remove one of them from the stack, and it will refresh the duration of all other gameplay effects. So you can see I just picked up 3 of these things, and you can see how, let's see how much health and mana we will get. You can see we got like 110 mana. It is like nearly double of the amount like we should have gotten in the starting. I hope you understand all those things. So I will just set it to clear and test check, which is like by default. I hope you understood all of these things. Like I know it's like little bit confusing, but we will be clearing all these things in the upcoming videos when we are making it practical, of making all those gameplay effects for our character and our AI characters. I think it will be you will be able to make much more sense in the upcoming videos.
If this video helped you, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you have any doubts, please drop them in the comment section, or you can join my Discord channel also. And if you want to help me make these kind of videos, please join my Patreon. There you can find the project files of this project also and many more things. Thank you.